GPT-5 isn't the smartest model anymore. Claude's now working with 200,000 tokens of memory. And if that sounds abstract, here's the deal. A token is like a word fragment. Most models only handle a few thousand tokens at once. That's a short email or a couple pages. But Claude can hold the equivalent of an entire novel, code base, or research report, and keep it all in context while thinking.
Gemini's pushing that even further with a million-token brain. DeepSeek just hit GPT a one-level reasoning for free. And Grok. It's live inside Teslas, answering in real time. Meta's AI is quietly working across WhatsApp, Instagram, and Messenger and Mistral. You're probably using it already without realizing it.
Today, we're comparing them all. No hype, no bias, just facts. Which model actually helps you, and which one wastes your time? Let's find out. Welcome to AI Decoded, Artificial Intelligence Uncovered, the podcast where we demystify artificial intelligence and explore how it's transforming our lives, our work, and our future. I'm Emma Clark, and I'm thrilled to be your guide on this journey into one of the most transformative and fascinating technologies of our time. But before we begin, we want to share something that makes this show unique. AI Decoded is the first podcast about artificial intelligence created by supervised artificial intelligence. Yes, you heard that right. Each episode is designed, structured, and produced with the help of AI, always under the supervision of human experts. The result? Up-to-date, accurate content focused on what you really need to understand and apply.
And I'm Michael Reynolds. Whether you're already an AI enthusiast, a tech professional looking to stay ahead of the curve, or just someone curious about the buzz surrounding AI, this podcast is for you. We're here to break down the complexities, demystify the jargon, and show you how AI is changing the world, one innovation at a time. Today, we're comparing the top AI models you can use as a consumer: GPT-5, Claude, Gemini, Meta's Llama-powered Meta AI, Grok, Mistral, and DeepSeek. So you don't waste prompts or subscriptions. You might think they're all the same, but they're absolutely not. Some models think fast, some think deeper. Some are deeply embedded into your everyday tools. And others? They're just absurdly cheap and surprisingly smart.
By the end, you'll know each model's origin story, strengths and weaknesses, how they feel in real life on your phone or laptop, and which one to pick for your needs. Plus pricing, standout integrations, and what's coming next.
First, why models feel different. Reasoning modes. Some switch between fast answers and deeper thinking. Multimodality, image, audio, video handling. Context window, how long a chat stays coherent. Safety posture, how they handle risky asks. Integrations, which daily apps they live in. Price and limits, what you get at free versus paid.
Before we go model by model, quick warm-up. Ever notice one app answers immediately while another takes a second to think? That's reasoning budget. Some models dynamically decide whether to respond quickly or invoke a more deliberate chain of reasoning behind the scenes. Another difference, safety tuning. This is why the same prompt gets a polite refusal in one app and a witty answer in another. Tone and guardrails vary a lot, and it's on purpose.
Also, multimodal pipelines matter. When you upload an image, the app often runs a separate vision model to interpret it before passing it to the language model. That's why one app can handle diagrams while another fails on a whiteboard photo. It's about how well those systems connect.
And let's not forget memory. What most apps call memory is just stored summaries and light profile metadata. It's not real memory like you might imagine. It resets more often than people realize.
And finally, the trick behind cheaper apps that still feel smart? Distillation. That's when a big model trains a smaller one to mimic its behavior. It's why you can get fast responses on a mobile app without needing to run a huge model every time.
Let's go model by model. And yes, we'll crown best for X at the end. OpenAI's GPT-5, inside the ChatGPT app, was released on August 7th, 2025. A unified system that knows when to answer quickly and when to think longer, delivering a noticeable upgrade on complex, multi-step tasks. In the app, you'll feel smoother, routing between quick replies for simple requests and deeper chain of thought for harder ones. OpenAI says ChatGPT is around 700 million weekly users this month, with some reports citing on track to 700 million or higher. That scale matters because it drives faster polish, fewer bugs, and more new features that actually show up in the app. Strengths: best all-around generalist, polished mobile, desktop, strong one-shot planning and rewriting. Weaknesses: closed model, premium features sit behind paid tiers. Pricing in the US, plus commonly $20 per month. And what's packed in? File uploads, live web browsing, image understanding, it's a lot. Ask it to summarize a PDF, analyze a screenshot, or give you a daily digest, and it just flows. There's also a rumored OpenAI browser project, reported, not confirmed, that would blend assistant and navigation in one interface. If that ships, it could redefine how people search online.
Next up, Claude by Anthropic. This one is my pick for long-form clarity. Think writing research summaries, cleaning up messy notes, or managing long, thoughtful threads. Opus 4.1 is live in the Claude app and available through Amazon Bedrock and Google Cloud Vertex, so even consumer tools and extensions built on top of those clouds can inherit Claude's strengths. Key numbers. It supports 200,000 token context, and Claude Pro is $20 per month in the US, or $17 per month if paid annually. It also shows up quietly in other apps through Amazon Bedrock and Google Cloud Vertex. Strengths: coherent long threads, careful reasoning, clean drafting. Weaknesses: can be conservative on edgy creative asks. Claude is cautious in tone, part of Anthropic's deep focus on AI safety. In extreme edge cases, it can even end a chat if it detects harmful or abusive behavior. You'll probably never see it, but it tells you how they think. It's also rumored to be part of a broader roadmap, often referred to as Claude Next, focusing on ultra-long context, agentic tools, and more persistent workflows.
If you live in Google's ecosystem, Gmail, Docs, Drive, Android, YouTube, then Gemini feels built for you. DeepThink is rolling into the Gemini app for top-tier subscribers with an API rollout to testers. This is Google's bid for more dependable complex reasoning on mobile and web. Facts: Gemini Advance is $19.99 per month in the US, and their newer DeepThink feature allows more effortful reasoning for top-tier users. Behind the scenes, devs have tested context windows nearing 1 million tokens in enterprise and API variants. You can do things like summarize this PDF in my Drive, or write an email reply using that Google Doc. It's fast, native, and smooth. You'll feel the difference when using voice and camera inputs too. Strengths: powerful Google integrations, solid voice and mobile experience. Weaknesses: feature fragmentation across tiers, Pro versus Ultra, and regional rollouts. Rumor says the next Android integration wave will include voice-first interactions across apps and more image overlay reasoning. If you like the real-time Gemini live demo, that's probably a preview.
Let's talk about Meta AI, powered by Llama 4. It lives right in WhatsApp, Instagram, Messenger, Facebook, and now even has its own standalone app. It's free in the US right now, and the convenience is unmatched for casual Q&A, caption writing, idea generation, and quick image tasks. Strengths: ultra convenient if you spend the day in Meta apps, fast casual creative, captions, and Q&A. Weaknesses: availability varies by country. Third-party hooks aren't as rich as ChatGPT or Gemini yet. Meta's team says they're pushing toward truly natively multimodal behavior, which means future models might process image, voice, and context together, not separately. They've reportedly been testing paid feature tiers, though none are public yet. Expect more control over privacy and on-device processing if those options roll out.
Let's shift to the most opinionated of them all, Grok from xAI. This one's plugged into X, and it's designed to be real-time, witty, and unfiltered. A real-time, witty assistant that's deeply tied to X and now inside some Tesla vehicles as an in-car voice turned chat experience. Grok's full features are tied to X Premium, plans from around $8 per month, and xAI launched Super Grok Heavy at about $300 per month for the ultra-premium crowd. In cars, Grok arrived via Tesla's 2025.26 update, with a Hey Grok wake word on the way. Strengths: live trends and a distinctive, sometimes edgy tone. The in-car angle is unique. Weaknesses: smaller app ecosystem. Quality can vary on breaking topics. xAI announced Grok for government, but reporting suggests that rollout is uncertain after recent controversies. So keep expectations measured. The roadmap includes voice-first summarization, real-time news awareness, and the rumored government-focused version.
Mistral is different. You don't use it directly. You use it when an app says powered by Mistral Large or Mistral Small. It's embedded. No single US consumer price because it's baked into tools. But you'll recognize it by its fast replies, strong multilingual support, and great code handling. Strengths, speed, and efficiency. Great when your favorite app says it runs on Mistral Large 2 or a small variant. Weaknesses. No unified first-party consumer experience. Pricing. No dedicated consumer plan. You'll see it bundled in apps you already use. What's next? Expect even more distilled variants. Tiny models trained to mimic big ones. That's where Mistral shines. Efficiency without dumbing things down.
Last one, DeepSeek. This is the open-weight rebel that powers tons of free or ultra-low-cost apps. DeepSeek, R1/v3 line, is developed by the China-based startup pushing open-weight reasoning. R1 grabbed attention for strong reasoning at very low cost, and the May 29, 2025 checkpoint shows higher accuracy on math, logic tests, and claims performance comparable to GPT-0 on reasoning tests. Strengths shows up in free or ultra-low-cost clients with solid reasoning for study help, summaries, and math. Weaknesses: polish and ecosystem vary by app. Pricing depends on the client. Many are free or inexpensive precisely because the underlying model is open weight. Because the model is open, developers can fine-tune it for specific use cases. The roadmap points toward fewer tokens, same output quality, which is perfect for phones and bandwidth-limited devices.
All right, rapid fire best for X so you can pick fast.
Best all-around generalist for everyday tasks. GPT-5. Balanced answers, slick UX, strong one-shot planning.
Best for long research threads and careful writing. Claude. Great coherence over huge context.
Best if you live in Google's world. Gmail, Docs, Drive, YouTube. Gemini 2.5. Tight integrations and deep think coming to the app.
Best social native creative and quick images. Meta AI, Llama 4. Handy across WhatsApp and Instagram. Free today.
Best real-time trends with personality. Grok. Especially if you spend time on X or want an in-car sidekick.
Best ultra-budget reasoning in new apps. DeepSeek. Watch for clients that make it nearly free.
Tinkerer pick hiding inside third-party tools. Mistral. Snappy, multilingual.
A few gotchas people don't talk about. Memory and privacy defaults differ. Learn what your app stores and how to clear it. Tiers change. Models or modes can be renamed or retired. Safety policies vary, so the same prompt can get very different answers.
And yes, hallucinations still happen in every model. Ask for sources and sanity check anything important.
Quick decision guide for your daily driver. Where do you live digitally? Gmail, Docs, Android? Your best option is Gemini. If you live in WhatsApp and Instagram, it is Meta AI. If you are everywhere, use GPT-5.
How deep are your tasks? Long research and writing. Claude. Quick plans and summaries. GPT-5 and Gemini. Want live trends or in-car chat? Grok.
Cost above all, DeepSeek clients. Use lots of niche apps. Watch for Mistral under the hood.
If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to subscribe to our podcast on Spotify and YouTube. And if you found value in our discussion, share it with friends, colleagues, or anyone curious about the impact of AI. Spreading awareness is one of the most powerful ways to create a better understanding of this transformative technology. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep decoding AI. This is Emma Clark
and Michael Reynolds. Signing off from AI Decoded. See you in our next episode.